just to give you an idea how serious sin is, how we are not to engage in it. This is Numbers, and the Most High knows that if you being sincere or not, you can't hide you being fake from the Most High. This is Numbers 15 and verse 26. Maybe it's the next verse. Do I want to start at 24? Then it should be. I'll start at verse 24. I didn't play. I want to start at 27, but for some reason I made a mistake on 26. But I'll start with verse 24. Numbers 15 and 24. Then it shall be. Slakia. Numbers 15 and 24. Then it shall be, if aught be committed by ignorance without the knowledge of the congregation, that all the congregation shall offer one young bullock for a burnt offering, for a sweet savor unto Yahweh, with his meat offering and his drink offering according to the manner, and one kid of the goats for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire, unto Yahweh, and their sin offering before Yahweh for their ignorance. And it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. And if any soul, now, why would they, real quick, Deuteronomy, next look over. Why would they be sinning in ignorance? Right, because they're not, grounded. They're not really reading the books. Somebody's not teaching them. They're not writing the law in the inward part. This is real quick, Numbers 31 and verse 31 and verse 10, verse 11. Numbers 31 and 11. When all Israel is come to appear before Yahweh thy God in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn and fear Yahweh our God, and observe to do all the words of this law, and that their children, which have not known anything, may hear and learn to fear Yahweh our God, as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. So, we're basically told to read in front of all of Israel. So, all Israel is basically up on game. That's Deuteronomy 6, and I want to say 6 or 6 and 7, but it says we're supposed to be studying or thinking about the law day and night. When we go by the way, when we go in 2 and 4, roughly paraphrasing, we're supposed to be thinking about this law all the time. Going back over here in Numbers 15. Lost my spot. Salakia. Numbers 15, that's 16. Numbers 15, still 16. Oh, that's why. This is Leviticus, Salakia. That's why. Numbers 15 and verse 25 again. And the priest shall make make an atonement for all the congregation of the children of Israel, and it shall be forgiven them, for it is ignorance. And they shall bring their offering, a sacrifice made by fire to Yahweh, and their sin offering before Yahweh for their ignorance. And the same thing pretty much what happened to Yahweh Shai. We brought Yahweh Shai and presented him, and he was a sacrifice to atone, and Yahweh Shai was the high priest. Verse 26, and it shall be forgiven all the congregation of the children of Israel, and the stranger that sojourneth among them, seeing all the people were in ignorance. And if any soul sin through ignorance, then he shall bring a she-goat of the first year for a sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for the soul that sinneth ignorantly, when he sinneth by ignorance before Yahweh, to make an atonement for him, and it shall be forgiven him. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance. You got some people, you didn't know. You didn't know that eating pork was sinful. Then there's the Gentiles who made which the Gentiles would be Israelite foreigners, who by nature, they don't eat pork. They just know that, they ain't Muslim. They ain't, they not Israelite. They just a straight up nigga in the world, and they just want some. No, I don't eat pork. Then they come into the truth, and then they find out, okay, yeah, I'm an Israelite. Man, you know what? Some told me about eating pork was wrong, and it's just within them. Some people know that tattoos is wrong. Verse 29. Ye shall have one law for him that sinneth through ignorance, both for him that is born among the children of Israel, and for the stranger that sojourneth among them. For the soul that doeth aught presumptuously, whether he be born in the land or stranger, the same reproach Yahweh, and that soul shall be cut off from among his people, because he hath despised the word of Yahweh, and hath broken his commandment. That soul shall utterly be cut off. His iniquity shall be upon him. What does it mean to do something presumptuously? Real quick, about to go into this blue letter. This is Numbers. Is that 15? I think verse 27. I just read. No, that was verse 30. Numbers 15, verse 30. Numbers 13 and verse Numbers 13 and verse 30, you have Strong's H7411, Ramah, and it says to beguile, deceive, mislead, trick. That's one of the definitions of the second part of the definition. It says to beguile, deceive, mislead, deal treacherously, to deal treacherously with, betray, to beguile, deceive, misled. So basically, somebody who is doing it self-will, doing it on purpose. You know that it's wrong and you're doing it anyways. You can be cut off for that. That's just to give you an idea how serious these laws are. It's the same. It's the same concept of, here it is. Basically, we're at the discretion of the judge, and if he wants to give mercy, because you still can give mercy, but you can be cut off for doing something wicked, and you know that it's wicked. He has every right to just cut you off. So that's why we doing this, and we actually asking for his tender mercies, because he doesn't know what's anything. So, hey, think about that. The Most High can just cut you off. And on that note, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Agakudash. That belongs to the elders of GMS well. Peace, salutations, and shalom.